Hi guys, today I have an update for my Finish 18 in 2018 all makeup project. It's been a month-ish time I think since I last updated, and I definitely made pretty good progress because I finished 2 products. Yay! I'm really happy about that. I feel this project is not gonna be a complete success for me at the end of the year because I picked 18 products, 18 makeup products to pan this year. I just don't think I can finish all 18. But at this point, I was just trying my hardest to, make as much progress as possible on those products. So let me show you the 2 products I was able to finish this time around. The first one is from Tarte. This one is a blush. It's the color Party. This one is a mini size from Sephora for, I think for birthdays 1 year. And I love this shade. It's really lovely. It's very natural looking, and I think it really fits my skin tone specifically. And last time you can see that I really didn't have much left already. It was pretty much all gone, and I repressed it so it will be easier for me to use. So you can see that beautiful shiny pan there. It's so good to look at, and I'm just so happy that I finished it. This one took me way longer than I thought. I thought I was gonna go through this one in no time, but it just turned out, what is it, like right now it's in October. It took me nearly 10 months to finally finish it. Well, granted that I was working on a couple more blushes as well, but at least I've used it, I think probably 6 months straight, and now it's finally gone. I like the shade. I do really enjoy the shade. I think it looks really natural, and it's just good, If I can get it again, I wouldn't mind getting another one and use it. But at this point, I think I'm just happy that this one is gone. The next product I was able to finish is, I don't even know how to describe it. It's been so long, and it's such a little product. Anyways, this one is a liquid highlighter from Becca, and the color is opal. And at first, I used it super fast. It was a full product. The first update, I was able to work it down all the way there, and then the next update, I used it a little bit, and then I just put it away. I didn't touch it the entire summer because this one is super glowy. I don't use it as a liquid highlight because I just don't like doing that. I usually either mix it with my foundation, or I would just put it on my face like a liquid highlight but before my foundation. So that way I will only have a subtle glow. But during the summer, I feel I was already glowy, sweaty, and all that, so I just didn't want to use it anymore, so I put it away, and I only had that little bit left this entire time. So I finally decided, you know what, it's cooled down quite a bit, let's just use it. So I finished it finally. And then after that, I really just worked on 1, 2, 3, 5 more products really. Let's see, this one, I need to work on it harder. This one is my Bulgari perfume in the scent, gosh, what is it? Amethyst, that's right. This one used to be my all-time favorite scent. It was my signature scent for years and years and years. But somehow I feel this one started to feel a little bit too young for me. I mean, I started wearing it since I was in high school, all the way through college, into grad school and all that. I think at this point I start to feel I want a little bit more like a deeper of a scent. This one is very young, very not crisp, but kind of like clean feeling. I still really enjoy it, but I just don't think it's my signature scent anymore. I don't think it represents me 100%. And also, like I said, the weather cooled down a little bit. It just felt a little bit too fresh for the season. But at the same time, I don't have much left, so I really want to finish it if I could. You can see some of my progress marks. That's when it's really hard to see, maybe right there. So that's where it started. First update, second update, and this is where I'm now. Can you tell? It's a round bottom, so it's a little hard to level, but that's where I am now. And you can also see the bottle shape goes in significantly. So hopefully I can finish this next update, or if not, then the update after that for sure. So I can't wait to finish this one. Then I was using this foundation product. This one is from Too Faced. It's a Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation in the color Warm Nude. I love this. This is so good. This color is slightly on the darker side for me. I could only use it in the summer, or like now even though the weather cooled down, but I feel my tan is still kind of lingering around. I feel the color could match me right now. In the winter, it will be too dark. And this one is really hard to mark because it's a squeezy tube and you can't really, like, it has a pump, so you can't really like squeeze the product or squeeze the air out. I definitely use it every day and I use a decent amount, but I just don't think I can really mark it. That's really annoying. So that's where I started, or I thought where I started, and that's where I was after like 2 months use. And I'm sure, like, I can tell it's getting skinnier this way, but somehow I just can't bend it over further, you know what I mean? So I don't know how else I could mark it. I think it's just gonna go down significantly faster in the next 2 months because it's getting so skinny this way. I might have to repurchase it after this one is gone, maybe in a lighter shade so I can use it longer throughout the year, but this is a really good one. I have a product that is almost done. I'm sure it will be gone next update. This one is from Too Faced. It's the Chocolate Soleil bronzer in a mini size, and I got it from Sephora, maybe a point perk or something. And I was scared of it at the beginning because I thought it was going to be super hard to pan, but it turned out that it went away fairly fast for me. I think I started using it maybe just 2-3 months ago, and this is where I am now. I repressed it too, and this one is like super thin, can you tell? And I even have little specks of pan in the midst of it. So this one, I'm sure it's going to be gone very soon, like next update for sure will be gone. So I'm happy with that. I think the bronzer itself is pretty. Like, I don't think the color is overly deep or anything like that. It's a pretty natural finish, and overall I really enjoyed it. So I don't mind like using the full size if I could one day. I don't own any bronzers from Too Faced currently, but I think this one is a good one. I'm fairly impressed. Another blush I was working on this year, so those two are the ones that I was switching on and off between, and right now, you know, I finished one. This one is still hanging around. It's from Clinique. The color is Melon Pop. So this one, it's a beautiful blush. It's a light coral shade. I feel right now I'm not crazy about the color with my deeper skin tone. I mean, this is what I have on my face now. It doesn't look ugly. It's just I wish this one is still around, you know? And this one I have to be careful because I didn't realize it's a baked product for one. And two, this thing just, see it? Came out. Well, I mean, it's still one piece and it still is fine. Like, it doesn't come out or anything. I don't know if I should repress it. I'm okay with it just like sitting in there, and it works just fine, just as long as I'm a little bit more careful with it. It doesn't, you know, come out or anything like that. So I'm gonna continue to work on it. I think I definitely used it a little bit more. You can see, well, through some of the cracks, you can see the flower pattern is definitely gone, and it has a slight dip now. So I definitely don't think I can finish this before the year ends. There's no way, but hopefully I can maybe use half of what's left in here, hopefully. We'll see how that goes. And also because it came out, I probably wouldn't, if I can use like the majority of this powder or blush, I might just throw away the rest just because of the packaging. And then I have 3 Marc Jacobs eyeliner pencils. I really wanted to use up all 3 of them, but it doesn't seem like I could at this point because I was mainly just trying to focus on one of the 3. So I wanted to tackle one at a time and hopefully work my way through. And the one that I was using is in the color Earthquake. It's a deeper brown color. I use it to tight line, or sometimes I even use it to just draw the lash line. Like, this is what I use today. I think it looks pretty, like it's deep enough for me. I don't always have to use a liquid eyeliner. So I was really hoping to see more progress just because I was using it consistently. I would at least use it to tight line every day, and on top of that, I use it as a liner on its own a lot of times now too. But unfortunately, the progress just wasn't like a lot. I will show you. So this is where I am now, and you can see compared to last month, it's pretty consistent, even though I feel I used it a little bit more. So I was a little bit disappointed in that, and I don't have much left. It seems like if I can still be consistent with my progress, I can finish this one by the next update. And then I still have 2 more to go, and those 2 are pretty new, so I don't know what I'm gonna do now. So this is all I have left now. Super tiny, small pencil. Regardless, I do really enjoy this pencil. I think Marc Jacobs has really good eyeliner pencils. They're creamy, easy to apply, and they last forever. They don't smudge or anything. So, you know, I'm not gonna be super upset if I don't get to finish all 3 of them by the end of the year. I'm sure I will continue to enjoy them. And then there's one last product I didn't get to touch this past month. Actually, it's been 2 or 3 months now that I didn't touch it. This is a concealer from Maybelline. It's the Instant Age Rewind in the color brightener, and I don't have much left either. So this is where I am now, and you know, I only have that much left. The reason why I stopped using it is because it's too light for me now. Even though it says a brightener, supposedly the color isn't like, it's not really a colored product, but for my skin tone, when I use it under my eyes, it looks like I have white circles around my eyes, you know what I mean? It's just really hard to cover it unless I use it underneath a foundation. Anyways, I just don't think I'm gonna come back to it until maybe next month when my tan fades away. We'll see how that goes, but you can see from my progress marks from before, sometimes I can use a lot of it in 1 month. So hopefully, if possible, I can just finish this in like November and December. Alright, in the end, I'm just going to quickly run through the products I wasn't able to finish before last update. You probably have seen those already, and if you have, feel free to exit. I'm not going to get offended. Otherwise, I'm just going to show them to you real quick. I have a foundation that I finished from Wet n Wild. It's the Photo Focus foundation. I had it in the color bronzy beige. It was pretty dark for me, but I love the formula, so I probably would repurchase just in a different shade. And I have a primer sample size from Becca. This is the Backlight Priming Filter. I love this one, so good. I definitely would repurchase at a point once I have fewer primers. I finished a concealer from Physicians Formula. It's a Super CC Color Correction and Care CC Concealer. My color is light to medium. I like this one. It's a little bit more on the creamy side, so I don't like it in the summer just because it feels too thick. Otherwise, I really love this concealer. And then I have a big size bottle perfume, but of course when I started I was only like down there, so you know, I used you know, not so much of it in this project, and I still have a little bit left, but it's just not coming out anymore. This is Gucci Flora. I really like this one. It's a good scent. And then I have a sample size perfume here. It's from Luxury Smashbox. The scent itself is Chloe, and it's just a packaging, you know, a contraption, easy for travel. And then I have a sample size primer from Smashbox. This one is the Photo Finish Primer. Hate it. I don't like silicone primers, but I'm happy I finished that one. Very last product, this one actually counts as 2 because it has 2 pans in there. You can see they're both gone. This one is my Marc Jacobs Hi-Fi Filter. One side is a face powder, the other side is a contouring or bronzer product. It's pretty powdery, so I went through it faster than I expected, but regardless, I'm glad I finished it, so the money wasn't wasted, you know, like it wasn't just sitting in my drawer, because this is a fairly expensive product, so I'm happy I got the use out of it. So that's it now. That's all the products I had or have in this project still. Let's see, I think I can definitely finish my bronzer next time. I can make good progress on my foundation, no problem. Hopefully I can finish my perfume soon too, and then that way I would just have the foundation, blush, concealer, and my 3 eye pencils left. So I have like 6, maybe like one of them is almost gone, right? So I have 5 problematic products left in this project out of 18 for the whole year. I don't know if you would consider that good. Just 5 out of 18 is a lot, but I'm still happy I got to use some of the products I would otherwise wouldn't have, you know? So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this update, and if you did, don't forget to give me a like and also subscribe to my channel, and thank you guys for watching. Bye.